So the top theory going around is that Shanks had the mark of the abyss on his arm. I agree with this theory. One of the reasons why I agree with this is that when Shanks saved Luffy and lost his arm, after that, his Conqueror's Haki was all over the place. But why would someone who has mastered Conqueror's Haki and all forms of Haki to an insane degree would not be able to control their Haki? Well, my theory is that when Shanks lost his arm, the reason why it didn't regenerate is that he has been constantly suppressing its regeneration. Just like how after the Holy Knight's arm was cut off, the only reason it didn't regenerate was that it was infused with Conqueror's Haki, which stopped its regeneration. So, if Shanks had to constantly stop his arm from being regenerated, then it would also give a reason to why his Conqueror's Haki was not only one, always active, but he couldn't control it to the point where it wouldn't affect others, as he was doing the insane task of constantly suppressing his arm from regenerating. Now, I don't know if this changed over time. For example, Emu might have recalled back the seal or something, so he doesn't need to keep doing it, or he had reached a point of control over it where even with it, his Conqueror's Haki constantly activated, he can now be around people. Because we've seen that afterwards that he was able to be around people who can't be said to have will strong enough to resist his Haki, not faint in his presence. This to me makes a lot of sense. After all, suppressing something like the Mark of the Abyss constantly would have to put some form of pressure on the mind. And we know you need to actively control your Conqueror's Haki to not affect people. As time passed, Shanks grew more proficient with his control even further to the point where he could suppress his Haki from affecting others while he's suppressing his regeneration. And this also points to the fact why Shanks' Haki is so advanced compared to everybody else we've seen. It was not just that he was the GOAT, but because it was also out of necessity. That's my theory on why Shanks' arm is like this. Like if you agree, and if you disagree, leave why in the comments. But that's it from me. Peace out.